Hey Hooper, it's Deanne Love here. Welcome to day 22 of our 30 days in flow. Today's technique, which you can always find over on learn.hooplovers.tv, it's the 30 days in flow and it's free, which is cool. The technique for today is water. We are flowing like water. Water is both forceful and soft at the same time, peaceful and turbulent, and that is our essence today. And it couldn't be a cooler 4 tricks to actually exemplify how this flow, how we can use this imagery when we are hooping. So we are going to do a barrel roll, a 2-hand isolation, shoulder breaks, and then propeller, which all seem like simple moves, but we're going to pour something in the middle. We are using water and repetition, just like the waves, constantly crashing, constantly flowing, always moving. We're going to repeat some things so that we can stay in motion without just moving through, like trick 1, trick 2, trick 3, you get it. So the first one is a barrel roll, and really let's start to warm up and move here. And what you will notice when you're doing a barrel roll is that if you have your hands on the inside, you can put them at any point that feels good to you and that allows you to relax and release through your shoulders. When you turn a 360 and you keep the hoop in the exact same location, you can also keep your hands, without moving your hands, you can also move through orbits, orbit breaks, and start to create your entire flow without having to do much grip changing. And then if this is kind of home base, you can come back to here in between other tricks just to give yourself like a little reset. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to move into a barrel roll. So that is hoop comes to about hip belly height. We're going to turn right hand, if we're turning to the left, right hand to the hip, hoop behind us, hoop to the left hip, and then back. And of course you can play with footwork, crossing over, going back the other way, bringing one leg up, just playing with your own energy. How is your water flowing? And after we complete that, we're going to go without too much stopping or thinking. So as we come out of the barrel roll, we move straight in to a 2-hand isolation, which means that for much of this flow session, I'm going in the same current. I'm going in that same flow. Now, if you want to be like the ocean where the waves come in and out, of course, you can change directions. So your barrel roll might go this way and then your isolation comes this way. Barrel roll for me, isolation, 2 hands. So for me, it's right hand leads thumb side up, pinkies come together at the top and driving down. So it becomes one seamless motion. Now from here, we need to get into shoulder breaks. And of course you can bring the hoop on, but I want to stay with this idea of keeping our hands in a similar position to flow. So here's what I'm suggesting. Barrel roll, 2-hand isolation, an orbit to come around, and as you bring the hoop around, and I'll show you this, I'll break this down a little bit more, you come into a bent knee, supported lower back stance, bring the hoop onto your angel wings and move into, you can take your hands on the outside if you like, into shoulder breaks just here. So from here we went barrel roll, 2-hand isolation, hands come back to that home position, rotate around the body, and as you're doing this, you bend, bring the hoop onto your angel wings, reposition your hands on the back, and then hand to heart. So what you're essentially doing with these breaks is letting the hoop fall down into your waiting hand, letting the weight of the hoop do the work. So playing with that, one seamless flowing And then what we're going to do is barrel roll out into propeller. So we're using that same kind of motion again. So we do barrel roll, 2 hands, orbit around as many times as you need. You may even do a turn. You can move until you feel ready. I like to rotate my hand onto the outside, get my other arm ready on the inside here, and then straight in for the brakes. And then when I feel ready again, hands can reposition, come back up, barrel roll around, hands together for a propeller. So you can see that using these similar moves, you could do 1 hand or 2 hand, brings this kind of continuity, this energy or flow to your hooping. Love it. Okay, before I get drifted away into the flow, make sure that you head over to learn.hooplovers.tv. There are so many other courses that I have created over there to support you with any of these tricks that you need extra hoop love with. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel because all the time, so much. If you have learned anything from me on this channel, then please subscribe. It really helps me out. Now let's play Black Water Flow. Let's do it. Continue to play for as long as you need. Today's one is a beautiful one. There's also playlists over on 30 Days in Flow, so go and check out today's watery vibes over there, and I'll see you tomorrow. Big hoop love. Mwah.